Dear students, it is the second part of the video on the poem A Thing of Beauty by John Keats. In the first part I told you that a thing of beauty is a joy forever. It gives us perpetual happiness, eternal happiness, and although there are so many evils surrounding us and they are like failures, despondence, people conspiring against each other, one another, even then the presence of a thing of beauty removes all sorts of darkness from our spirits. Now, in this part, such the sun, the moon, trees old and young, sprouting a shady boon for simple sheep, and such are daffodils with the green world they live in, and clear rills that for themselves a cooling covert make against the hot season. The mid-forest brake, rich with a sprinkling of fair musk rose blooms, and such too is the grandeur of the dooms we have imagined for the mighty dead, and lovely tales that we have heard or read, an endless fountain of immortal drink pouring unto us from the heaven's brink. In this part of the poem, the poet tells us about the things of beauty which give us eternal happiness. And all the things of beauty present in this world are a boon to humanity. The sun, the moon, trees old and young, those give shady shelter to the simple sheep, innocent sheep, and such are daffodils with green world they live in, the flowers, daffodil flowers, which bloom in the forest, and clear rills that for themselves a cooling covert make, and the transparent water, transparent streams, which flow in the shelter of the thickets to protect themselves from the hot season. The mid-forest break, the thickets, the bushes in the middle of the forest, which are full of the fair musk rose blooms, which are blossomed with the flowers and look very beautiful. And such too is the grandeur of the dooms. And the poet compares that the things of beauty are like the grandeur of the dooms we have imagined for the mighty dead. Means the mighty dead, who are the mighty dead? Our forefathers, our ancestors. We are inspired by their great deeds, and such too is the grandeur. Grandeur is magnificence. Their achievements, their greatness of the dooms, those who are dead, means those who are our forefathers, ancestors. Their acts, their heroic acts, which are a source of inspiration for us. All lovely tales that we have heard or read, means the lovely tales, stories, and the morals, they give us morals and they inspire us. Whatever we read, whatever we have heard about the inspirational stories, they inspire us, and the things that inspire us are a thing of beauty. So all the things of beauty which are present in the nature, they are a source of inspiration. They give us happiness. And the poet compares a thing of beauty to the endless fountain of immortal drink. The poet compares a thing of beauty to the endless fountain of immortal drink. Immortal drink, the drink of the god, nectar, as if the god is pouring unto us. The god, it is the boon to the humanity. God is pouring unto the humanity from the heaven's brink. The god is granting a thing of beauty to the all human beings from the heaven. So it is a boon of God to all human beings. So this is the end of the poem. Now some of the important figures of speech, poetic devices used by the poet in these lines. Now pay attention to these. Alliteration, use of consonant sound at the start of two words which are close in series, S in sprouting shady, simple sheep, and C in cooling covert. So this is the example of alliteration. use of consonant sound at the start of two words, in sprouting shady and simple sheep, and C in cooling covered. Imagery: trees giving shade, sprouting shady boom. Growing process of daffodils, daffodils with the green world they live in. This is an imagery. Clean river streams, clear rills. Another example of literary devices, antithesis. Opposite words placed together, old and young. So it is an example of antithesis used by the poet. So this is all about the poem. Another literary devices like alliteration in the use of consonant sound at the start of two words which are close in series, H in have and heard. Metaphor in immortal drinks. Beautiful objects of nature are forever like a never ending portion of a drink. Beautiful immortal drinks. So beautiful objects of nature are forever like a never ending portion of a drink. Then rhyme. If I talk about rhyme scheme is used in every stage of the poem. Forever, never, keep, sleep, dead, red. Then imagery in the bushes full of musk roses, sprinkling of fair musk rose blooms. Books describing valor of the fighters, grandeur, mighty dead. God providing us with best things, pouring from the heavens spring. And you have learnt new words here also. Bower, morrow, reading, spite, despondence, noble of superior quality, Paul, splits, sprouting, shady boon, rills, covered, grandeur, dooms, immortal living, heaven's bring, etc. Thank you and have a nice day.